At UFC 240, Max Holloway defended his featherweight title against lightweight champion Frankie Edgar via decision win. Frankie Edgar did not have the answer for Max Holloway's elusiveness and long range. Holloway was able to remain on the outside of the fight for the majority of the time and batter Edgar with high volume strikes. It was a masterful performance put on by Max Holloway, akin to his performance against Brian Ortega, so congratulations to Max Holloway for an amazing title defense. However, as he was walking to the octagon, color commentator Joe Rogan did mention that Max Holloway was the greatest UFC featherweight of all time. Now, I do tend to agree with many of the things Joe Rogan has to say about mixed martial arts, but this assessment I do not agree with. Max Holloway is a great fighter. However, what is the criteria for GOAT? Well, one of them definitely has to be longevity. Despite just one win in his last 8 fights, many still consider Anderson Silva to be the middleweight GOAT. Why? Because of longevity. He managed to rank up 10 title defenses in 6 years. Georges St. Pierre is known as the greatest welterweight of all time. Why? Again, because of longevity. He holds the record for the 3rd most consecutive title defenses in UFC history at 9 during a span of 6 years. In 2013, he retired from the welterweight division on top and not having lost a fight in those 6 years. Currently, Max Holloway has defended his title for the 3rd time, which pales in comparison to Silva's 10 and St. Pierre's 9. Now let's talk about body of work. Anderson Silva defended his title against legends in their prime, such as Stephan Bonner, Chael Sonnen, and Vitor Belfort. Georges St. Pierre similarly defeated legends in their prime as well, such as Johnny Hendricks, Nick Diaz, BJ Penn twice, and Matt Serra. Holloway is currently building an impressive body of work by defeating Jose Aldo twice, Brian Ortega, and a past his prime Frankie Edgar, but he does not quite yet fit the moniker of featherweight GOAT. If we look at the criteria for GOAT, longevity, and body of work, the only featherweight that qualifies is Jose Aldo. Yes, I know that Holloway finished Aldo twice and he was knocked out by Conor McGregor in 13 seconds, but previous to that, and if you include his WEC title defenses, which you should, as the UFC did absorb the WEC and all of those same fighters, Jose Aldo defended the title 9 times, more than anyone before him. And even if you do not include those WEC title defenses, he still holds the record for the most title defenses in the featherweight division. Could Holloway go on to surpass Aldo's defense record? I certainly think so. He seems to have the talent and skill set to do so, even though he has not quite yet reached GOAT status. At just 27 years old, I'm looking forward to seeing the Blessed One break more records on his quest for greatness. Let me know if you agree with this assessment down below. As always, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content. I'll be seeing you in the next one.